So, listen, let me just put this out there now. If you would like your video to be played on Sizzle Poppin videos, it can be one of two ways. You can contact us to do a world premiere, or you can go head to head with one of the other artists on the countdown for their spot. When you do so, make sure to put in the subject bar your stage name, give us 2 headshots, and the letters SPV, okay? All in the subject bar. Alright, a couple of shout outs to Mr. Pharaoh Bacon himself, you know what I'm saying? He does all the production for us. He is amazing, hard working, every day, all
He's
day.
the mastermind behind everything.
Yes, he is. So shout out to him, shout out to Ali Productions and Go Get Us Entertainment. Shout out to Wednesday, Wu-Tang Management, Straight Up Entertainment, Sony Orchard, 413 Music Talk. Alright, and don't forget to check me and Ali out every Thursday from 7 to 9 on Sizzle Pop Radio, okay? Presented by Mr. Pharaoh Bacon himself, okay? So, for our special guest today, that is going to be Mr. TREY Tuck. He is lovely. We had him on the radio show before. Can't wait to ask him 1,000 questions again. Alright, so we have a couple of announcements. Let me just show you what we got here. So there's going to be live performances by Gorilla Green, Alo Pyrex, Pharaoh Bacon, Rottweiler, Boom Chic, and Don P, D Rock, all at the Cozy Pavilion on State Street. 413's Heavy Hitters, October 16th from 5 to 10, $10 cover charge. Alright, so don't forget to hit that up. And then Mr. Bacon is going to be performing at Chicago's on October 13th, so check that out. There's going to be Guilty Pleasure Night at what I'm not sure what the the club is called, but it's going to be at 268 Ray Street in Holyoke, Mass. Okay, a couple of performances.
That's at the Echo Lounge. Yeah,
okay, Echo Lounge. All right, with Mr. Pharaoh Bacon, Baby Boo, Elion V or 5. I'm not really sure which one it was. You know what I'm saying? So let's just start off our countdown with our honorable mention, Mr. Jack's Diamonds, and let me mention that his funeral is going to be tomorrow at 10 a.m. What is the funeral home called? Do you know?
It's 730 State Street. It's the Puerta del Cielo.
Okay, there you go.
That's 730 State Street.
7:30.
10 a.m.
All right. I know it's going to be a full house. All right.
Definitely.
So RIP to him, and let's get to his video, which is called No Games Played.
Break. It's time to put my cards in, I done had it, bruh. All this nickel and dime hustling adding up. They got my back against the wall and I done had enough. I just kill them with a smile deep inside, I am mad as fuck. Boy, I'm out here on my bullshit vividly. Zero do whatever it takes for you to get sick of me. I know my style is sickeningly crippling your delivery. None of you dudes can get with me on the track, you'll get ripped in pieces. Y'all niggas know who the beast is. Traces of all of these whack rappers in my thesis. Miss me with that bullshit move, telekinesis. Let this nice white cross your windpipe like a visa. I'm only trying to give me a proper slice of that pizza. Disrespecting our shit on niggas cause I don't need ya. You listen to that lyrical definition of ether. My flow cold, no chill zone, I'm out the freezer. Yeah, me village bully in this bitch. Y'all gon' fuck around and make me pull a fully in this bitch. JFK your face when I'm pulling on that shit. And have a repetition until I'm hearing that click, nigga. I ain't letting you off easily. This right here is a walk in the park for me talking greasily. I'm everything you need to be, boss style and delivery. Your monster I'm gonna beat every time I deliver. Yeah, had my DNA in your music. I'm hearing similar styles and everything that you're doing. Titled to be a pappy boy, I birthed your whole movement. Don't make me take you to war, I do this.
That was Jack's Diamonds, no games played. Again, his funeral will be tomorrow. Rest in peace, Jack's. His funeral will be tomorrow, Thursday at 10 a.m. at the funeral home, which is located at 730 State Street in Springfield. So please show your support to him. Again, announcements, or if you want your video on the countdown, you have a better list going. You have a better direction, because I always mess this up.
If you would like your video played on Sizzle Poppin Top 10, it can happen one of two ways. You can contact me or Miss Taiena to do a world premiere, or you can go head to head with one of the other artists who's already on the countdown.
Yes, yes. And yeah, so let's get right into it. Number 10 is going to be Toxic by Trippy the Savage.
I'm so sick of this shit, man. Motherfucker, I always want to call block, bro.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Bitch, you toxic. Ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic. New bitch married, but she say, but what that gotta do with me? I hit her pockets, I want, she got it. I'm just being truthfully, don't want no fuck, just want her buck. I can't even give her time. First of all, she irritating, nagging, and she ain't even mine. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come caress her and finesse her, I don't give a fuck. She think she my lady, got a baby, and she call me Poppy. She let me get nasty, call me daddy, and she never stop me. I call when I need some, she pull up and get that pussy poppin'. When we stop, get put on block, she asked if I'ma take her shopping. Other hoe, she sad and broke, but her pussy full of treasure. She ashamed, got choo-choo train, I should, but I ain't gon' say her name. Other bitch a nat, met on Snap. She sent me some titties, her best friend so fine. Gave her time and she gave me some kitty. Other one on go, ain't no hoe, but she'll beat a bitch. Straight up mop the floor, don't let her go, she'll DDT the bitch. Been a player since you met me, how you figure I would change, agreed to fuck, but then got stuck. I beat your back and bring the pain. I called a flight, but you call flinch. You say you love me, I say we chillin'. Just wanna fuck, I don't want no dealings. All the emotion, bitch, get it. Toxic, ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid ho, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic.
Fuck her, then I leave, it's D&D, cause she'll blow up my phone. I can't fall in love, don't want no feelings, tell her leave me alone. Oh ho, what too toxic, did her dirt, but she swore I had bitches. I ain't got no time for all that cuffing, rather get the riches. Met a chick named Keisha, drove a Honda, used to pick me up. Slide down on the sister, fuck them both, they with that freaky stuff. Robin was a gobbler, sucked the strap and lollipop the top. I couldn't trust the hoe, cause she fucked me and went and fucked the op. Had to change my numbers, hoes was calling, fucking up the game. Toxic shit, told my ex-hoe I no longer know her name and blocked the bitch. Yeah, I'm with that rah-rah, call me Dada when I'm in the shit. New chick hold it down, don't play around, but she a bougie bitch. Always wanna have nails did, I can't do the shit. Tried to cut her off, I tried to leave, she seduced the bitch. All that love and time I used to give, I just reduced the shit. Rather count them M's, fuck the films and that groupie shit.
She just stupid, say she love me, I ain't Cupid though. I'm a fucking savage, can't be stressing by no stupid hoe. She terrible like a toddler, suck this scrap just like a bottle shit. If this bitch could nut, then she'll probably swallow. Bitch, you toxic, hoe, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come caress her and finesse her, I don't give a fuck. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come caress her and finesse her, I don't give a fuck.
What?
Why the fuck you even answering your phone?
Man, don't count money.
You count money. Okay, well, I'm gonna count your clothes outside. That shit is what the fuck is going on.
What's wrong with her? Man, don't count money.
You count money. Okay, well, I'm gonna count your clothes outside. That shit is what the fuck is going on.
What's wrong with her?
All right, that was number 10, Toxic, Trippy the Savage. Yeah, if you want your video on the countdown, please let us know. You could submit your video to Pharaoh. His email is pharaohbacon@gmail.com. You could submit your own video or go against somebody already on the countdown. Again, the announcements, upcoming events. We have 413 Heavy Hitters at the Cozy Pavilion. That's on the 16th. I believe that's a Saturday. It's at the Cozy Pavilion on State Street. Starts at 5 o'clock, and it's a $10 cover. And then we have It's a Vibe Wednesday. Pharaoh Bacon will be hosting and performing, I believe, on the 13th, and that is on a Wednesday night. That is at the Chicago's. That's in Springfield. And then what's today? The 6th. So tomorrow, Pharaoh Bacon will also be performing at the Echo Lounge in Springfield along with Baby Boo, Elion V, and yeah, those three.
That one was in Holyoke.
That's in Holyoke at the Echo Lounge. That's a $5 cover. Jumping back into it. Number 9, Rodeo, Yelly B.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Been a minute and I see you still rockin' with me. Couple niggas from the past still checking for me, but it ain't nothing cause I've been in my bag lately. Cake in like my frost and my ice pastry. Little booty but it's sitting on something. Heels on pump when I step and I be stunting. Let me slow it down so you can't say I'm bugging. On my Kanye like you can't tell me nothing. I'm better than your last. Only place I'm in is first. More than a blessing from church. Damn right I know my work. No explanations needed. His eye said I'm what he needed. I give it to him, he pleading. Prepare for this meal, he greedy. He passed the blunt, ain't no chiefin'. You here for the season or reason? No, he think I'm tempting with no teasing. Got him so clean, he ain't leaving. Never been a poor sport, I just play the court. Winning a million, no time for the back and forth. If you need a real woman, I can build the fort. If you need a real woman, I can show support. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Baby, turn around, let me see that body. Temperature is climbing cause he want a hottie. I don't deal with neat freaks, I'll admit I'm sloppy. This could be our secret, let's make this a hobby. Met him in the lobby, now we all in the mix. He ain't never met a full bull with the shits. Tis tis, can't be scared to take a risk like kiss kiss. And my love is a so crisp. When I do what I do, I can back it up. Haven't seen Yellow B, yeah, that's what's up. Bull taking no bull, streaming on your mobile, mixing that old school with new school.
I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down. I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down.
Your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd.
Wanna bump your body, baby. watch me while I put it down. If you got good vibes and it could all wanna bump your body, baby. I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes and it could all go down.
That was Miss Yelly B with her Rodeo. Okay, she better work that shit. So at number 8 we have Baby Boo with Intimidad.
Alright, that was Baby Boo Intimidad. She will be performing along with Pharaoh Bacon and Elion V tomorrow at the Echo Lounge. Guilty Pleasure Night. $5, 9 o'clock. I'm sure the performances start at like between 10 and 11, but show up early and get your drinks and your food. because they sell food and it's pretty good.
And I'll be the first one getting my food, y'all.
Right?
Because I'm fat.
Then it's going to be the week after that, or next week, the 13th. It's a Vibe Wednesday. Pharaoh will be hosting and performing at Chicago's. Don't forget, Jax Diamond's funeral is tomorrow at 10 a.m. At the funeral home located 730 State Street in Springfield. It's right next to the Pride gas station on State Street. So at number 7, we're going to get into Z Money Gang. The name of her song is Some Type of Way.
Z Money Gang.
Got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. 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 Oh, got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna hear it. I've been dealing with some things that been fucking with my spirit. All this jealousy and hate, everybody in their feelings. I've been dealing with depression and it's taking me a sickness. God, can I get a witness? My vision short, but you can see that with a vivid. I got love with me, but what happened to my niggas? Yeah, you all about money, keep taking, never giving. Take a look around, I've been shitting on you niggas. Winning. Maybe I've been thugging, just reminiscing, clubbing, I've been sitting reminiscing, thugging.
You hurt me, give my heart, yeah, you did surgery. My soul, you burn, I feel it, 3rd degree.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Okay. Got me feeling some type of way. 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 Okay. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
Got me feeling like everything I ain't. Got me feeling like feelings ain't safe. Love scars, broken hearts, got me in a dark place. Racing for your love, got me speeding in a race on a high speed chase. Yeah, getting fast. Broke bread, they broke rules, so fuck they ass. Don't care if I'm up, nope. They low when I'm down. Might cop a new Jag, wait, 200 on the dash like slap. Fake friends ain't bring along, cause this money don't make money. For that young money, niggas get out of line, they get little twins. Have my young guns run down right now, they ain't your cribs. Nah, nigga, you did what you did, yeah, nigga, it is what it is.
Hurt me, gave me my heart, yeah, you did pain, that served me. I felt it in my soul, that 3rd degree. I've been having too much to drink. Got me feeling some type of way. I've been having too much to think. I don't really too much to think. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Z Money Gang.
Alright, that was Z Money Gang, Some Type of Way. And we have a special guest. His name is TREY. He will be interviewed today in probably a few minutes, but before we get into that, Number 6 is a 2-for-1, Into You Making Me Goodbye by NBS Malay.
I like it when the lights are down like that. You give me everything I wanted, something real for the moment. I know you never leave me lonely. I'm so into you. I love to see you every morning. We got something going. You my lover, you my homie. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so.
Here's the poem for all the hopeless romantics who continue to stick around regardless of the constant antics. There's love in every move we make. Our realness overpowers mostly fake. We can always reach out for help, but we can only save ourselves, right?
I gave you my mind, I gave you my time, and I never had no questions. Was here for the ride, even if I had to hide. Never found that I learned my lesson. I took what you gave, trained what you said you hate, and I ain't have to hit no big gun. You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want, but still it's me that you deny. Every time I give you all of me, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm like,
Why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? I give you all my love so much it forces me to cry. And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Goodbye, goodbye, why I gotta say goodbye? And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Is your lies making me goodbye, babe? Never said you asked, but you still received. Never heard the complaining. Yeah. What's your request? Bet you that I didn't. Didn't notice my love ringing. I gave you my love, it wasn't enough. What else is left to be saying? You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want, but still it's me that you deny. Every time I give you all of me, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm like,
why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? I give you all my love so much it forces me to cry. And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Goodbye, goodbye, why I gotta say goodbye? And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Is your lies making me goodbye, babe?
you didn't need no one, you had me for yourself.
Oh, babe, work it out with me. I promise you don't need nobody but me. Oh.
All right, that was NBS Malay making me, or Into You making me goodbye, a 2 for 1. We're gonna get into our interview immediately. We usually take a break, but we're gonna get right on into it. Thank you, TREY Tuck, for being here. Take it away.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. We here with Mr. Tubby. Excuse me, I'm late as fuck. All right, Mr. Tubby.
Yes.
So we had you here before.
Yes.
You were on our radio show. It was lovely talking to you. We brought you back.
Thank you.
So how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while.
I've been good. I've been just moving around doing shows, working on a few things, and I started to actually get back into the studio to start recording new music. So yeah, I just been on the move.
You be busy in general, don't you?
I try to be.
Okay.
You know, it's better than being stagnant. So
Absolutely,
yeah,
yes, productiveness.
Absolutely.
Yes, you got to keep that in rotation. All right, so you do music. What kind of music do you do?
I make music that's real conscious. I think it's for the everyday person. I like to just have a feeling that people can relate to and talk about topics that, you know, that everyone can relate to at some point in time. So more so about life. I just talk about mine, and if people can, you know, reflect, or they can see things in myself that they see in themselves, and I can connect with different people, then kudos. You know, I try to reach that way. I don't really try to force my creativity on people, and I don't try to force sounds that ain't really me. So, you know, 808s, traps, and, you know, this drill music, I don't really dance into things that ain't really for me. I try to stay true to my core and to myself.
Absolutely, yes. That's the best thing you could do is stick to what you love, you know?
Absolutely.
Okay, so how do people respond to your music?
To be honest with you, I think a lot of people, they tell me it's dope when they hear it, like online. But I think when people come to shows, I think the response is like more of a personal touch. Because I think sometimes music, depending on the type of music you make, I think, you know, when you see or hear it in person and you hear like the mind state that the person was in when they did it, and they break it down to you instead of it just being like, here, listen to my link. I think, you know, the reception is a lot huger. But for the most part, people are very like receptive, and they tell me a lot of different positive things come from them listening to it, whether it's, you know, helping somebody think about something in a different perspective, or literally like, you know, you made my day in a way that I'm gonna make sure I keep pushing through it, you know. So it's always positive. Now it wasn't always that way.
Right, you had to build yourself.
Yeah, absolutely,
okay.
absolutely.
Right, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So, how did you even get started? Like, what inspired you to even do this?
I really started off as a joke, or kind of just, you know, messing around. It wasn't really like you know, some people grow up and they're like, since 5 I was playing the drums and making, like I was always into music, but me actually picking up a mic and recording was off of pure like fun, you know what I'm saying? Like what it's rooted in, like just to have fun and positivity. So that's what it was, and then I ended up continuing to do it because people liked it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like what I did, but you know, if it's new, sometimes you're kind of, you know, might be a little slow to push it to the people, but you know, the people who first heard my music were real receptive and like, hey, you should keep doing it. So I was like, you know what, let me just try it. And then I fell in love with it, and then I just started to continuously do it and pursue it actively. So
sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
You know, you need feedback from others. You
right,
know what I'm saying?
right. Because sometimes you're in your own head, you know, and you might think that it's not good enough or whatever the case is. But if people, you're really changing people's lives. Like I was hearing that early. So if I'm hearing that early, and that's kind of what my spirit is rooted in, then I might as well continue on that path and making sure I stay with that same message. You know, the message might be different in how it's delivered, but it's always the same message.
Of course, and it'll get more powerful. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So are you, what else do you do besides music? Are you into instruments? Like, do you have any other hobbies?
No, so I don't play any instruments. I like to produce, like post production. So I like to go into songs and really just tweak things, you know, beats. Or maybe you can add a vocal here, vocal there. outside of music though, I'm simple. Like I like to go to the gym. I work on clothing because I have a clothing brand, so I try to work on that. And I just play video games. Like like I do things that are within my wheelhouse of keeping me sane, you know, because I don't know, it's it's especially when you do more of something and you get better at it. Opportunities come where you can, I could be here or this club, this party, but it's never really been me. So,
it's not really beneficial.
Nah.
You're not learning anything.
Nah. And I don't like to waste my time with things that aren't like gonna actually make me a better person, Like I listen to podcasts, audio books and stuff like that, but I don't really dabble too much in things that are like, okay, like everybody's doing that, like let me get away from everybody, because I like to be centered, and sometimes people can knock you off of that.
So are you the type to do the opposite of what everybody else is
doing? Yeah, so sometimes depending on what it is, like I'll give you it's kind of like it's a small comparison, but I guess it makes sense. Like everybody drinks Casamigos, right? You've heard of Casamigos?
I've heard of it.
So like me and my homie, like we were drinking that in like 2016, 2017. So like I see people bringing it up, and I'm like, I gotta get away from it because I don't like to feel like a follower. And it's like small things like that. But I try to like keep it rooted in that for the most part. But if I like it, everybody likes it, then that's cool. But
you don't want to be a sheep.
Nah, not at all.
Gotcha.
Unless you're the black sheep.
Oh,
heard you.
So do you have any like family that's into music?
So I do, but I don't. Not actively. Outside of my brother's an active musician, so he's a rapper too. Shout out to Drew. Drew Heff is his name. But outside of that, my family's been in the church. A lot of women in my family sing or play instruments, and yeah, that's really it. I've had older cousins who rapped and dabbled and produced, but nobody's really actively pursuing it outside of myself and my brother. So I get inspiration from them as well, because they know a lot, especially my family that's in the church, which is why I think I have a good ear. I can't read music, but I can hear. Like some people can't hear when they're off or they're like tone deaf, you know?
Right, yeah.
And I think that's kind of embedded in me just simply because my roots are based through the church, and you got to really be able to sing if you're in the church, like
or for them to even consider.
Right. So
they'll kick you right out the church.
Right. And they'll be like, it's okay, baby, but you gotta
you can sit this one out.
Yeah. So
So how do you consider, what type of message other than conscious, is there any other messages that you put into your music that you would like people to hear?
Yeah, I like people to, outside of conscious and self-awareness, well, those are two different things based on how you split them, but not as much political, because I'm not really into politics like that. I'm just when something is complete, bogus, then I'm gonna vocally say it. But I like people to be self-aware, so I guess that is considered conscious. But like even the different things of being like when you're around other people and your energy is being affected by that, or like just as simple as knowing what maybe depression is, or knowing that it's okay to feel those things. Like I have a song called When a Man Cries, and it's really talking about like the different type of things that men go through, right? But as a man, you really can't always divulge, and because you're looked at a certain way. Absolutely. So there's different realms of consciousness. I like to have fun. I talk about having a good time and stuff like that, so you can get a good time out of me, you know what I'm saying? I like to make records that people can ride out to, or they go into a party or pre-gaming and stuff too. But for the most part, I like to make sure I'm giving somebody a message. Depending on the type of message, depends on the type of mood that I am and to even want to get it out. Because if I don't feel it, I can't put it in there.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Because it'll be fake to me, and it shows when I would perform it.
Right.
Because I won't really have the energy that I had when I recorded it. So yeah.
Well, I definitely commend you for making that type of music as far as men are concerned, you know, and them expressing their feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need more of that, you know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
Yeah, it is. And I'm saying that from a woman's perspective because, I have male friends and they come to me and I'm like the one that they express their feelings to,
Right.
So I understand, and I appreciate that, that they even consider, confiding in me about whatever they're going through. But I understand that a lot of men, they feel like they cannot express their feelings because, you know, they don't want to be looked at a certain type of way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll be looked at as weak sometimes.
Yeah, weak.
Or people will take advantage of the fact of, like, if you know that somebody is maybe depressed or whatever, like, if you're in that mind state, you might feel like because you're there, you might be taken advantage of. And that's not a male thing. That's just an all around thing for everybody. But, you know, specifically as a man, it's like, yo, I can't. Nah, like your ego's intact. Like, you know what I'm saying. So I try to teeter on that line, but there is a fine line with that as well. But you know, it just depends on the type of mood I'm in. If I don't want to talk about it, I'm talking about, like, you know, F you, F that. Like, it just comes from a real place. So I guess it's conscious because it's self-aware.
Right. It is.
Yeah.
So, is it easy for you to get the crowd going?
Yeah, absolutely. Easiest thing in the world.
That's wonderful. That means your energy is up there. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you to capture a crowd like that. That's wonderful.
It's public speaking. So if you know how to speak publicly to people, then you know the type of thing. Even if people aren't feeling you, you know, like, okay, y'all not feeling me, so there's things I can say to ignite you to, okay, let me tap in and pay attention.
Right.
You know, like, read the room. A lot of people don't
know how to do that.
Don't know how to do that.
They're not even thinking about, you know, I get it.
And that's a different realm too, because you got to know, like, you got to really know, like, okay, outside of me just getting up here to perform, part of the performance is knowing the crowd that you're in. So when I come to places, majority of the places, if they're out of state, people don't really know who I am. So I can't just go up there and rap at you and be all in your face. No, I gotta give you a piece of me, so then you feel comfortable enough to listen to me.
Exactly.
You know, so yeah.
Okay, so have you noticed the difference between the crowds from where you're from and out of state? Like, what is the difference? Like, what is the feedback that you're getting from?
I get more love out of state. I get a lot more, like, people aren't afraid to come up to me and be like, yo, that's dope. Like, you know, like, I really rock with what you're saying, and or they'll just follow me and won't say nothing to me, but that's their form of support. Maybe they don't feel comfortable to say it, but out of state versus in state, it's like, this nigga, like, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's nice, but
there's a little hate there. In the underlying
and it's cool because, you know, I embrace it, but at the same time, you should know, like, it's okay. Like, I'm never, like, too high on my pride to go up to somebody and be like, you're dope. But not everybody thinks like that, and when you come from a place where nobody's made it, it's like, I can't tell him, because if I tell him, he might get a leg up on me and yada yada.
Yeah, that's a terrible way of thinking. It really is.
It is, but that's the way. That's what it is, and that's part, you know, where you're from, and that's also part of, like, your pride as a man. Because like, women will come up to me no problem, and in or out of state, but as men, like people who are real, like, hip hop heads, they'll come up to me and they'll say something. Out of state, more likely to have a longer conversation with me instead of just, yo, that was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, which is why I be on the road. I'm trying to move. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how does it make you feel when people give you good feedback about your music?
It feels good. It feels good. A part of it feels good, and the other part is, like, I'm very hard on myself. So I know I take it and I evaluate what people are saying, but I also am thinking, like, what I can be doing to enhance that as well. Because I know more likely than not, I've already thought about 20 things I did wrong, and the person is telling me, like, you know, hey, that was great. So it's like a reassurance type of thing. But like, I'm a perfectionist, so it could be a one-line slip up, and I'm like, but if people don't notice it, and they're like, hey, that was really dope, I appreciate your energy, I like what you were saying, that's like, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Like, you know what I'm saying? It brings me back to earth. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so let me see. So are you the type to watch, like, music videos? Are you?
Yeah, it depends on how captivating it is for me, and I think I stopped watching them as much when I was, like, probably in my early mid 20s. I started watching more movies. So and I started watching, like, how in movies, like, the scenes where nobody's saying anything, but music is playing, and, like, maybe it's just scenery. Just seeing how that is kind of cut up a little bit more than just watching people perform and rap their lyrics and do it like that, because I like cinematic type of feeling, and not everybody does that. Like Nipsey has great videos that are very cinematic that make you feel like, damn, I feel like I'm in LA with him, you know what I'm saying? And there's a few people like that are creative like that, Vince Staples and Tyler the Creator and a couple other people, but I try to stay away from things that aren't that in music videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So what is your idea of like a perfect venue? What does it look like? What does it sound like?
So I think a perfect venue would be, in an ideal world, I'd probably say 5,000 max capacity of people in just open space. I'm not really big on the like the double layers, like how I think Oakdale has it, where there's the bottom and then it's kind of like set up like a theater.
Oh, like the opera type.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I like when I look, it's like I see a sea of people, and you can see how far back they are and how close they are to the stage. So just openness and just big subs, speakers, lights, you know, hitting in the right spot, and the music is just loud. You know what I'm saying? And just people are just like rocking the building,
right,
just
and actually enjoying it.
Yeah, and enjoying it and having like an actual experience rather than just jumping around. So when I think about venues, that's like idealistic, because I don't really need to do more than that. If I do, but I don't have to, because I know I can reach a lot of, like, reaching 5,000 people is that's amazing to me.
It really is.
That's
That's
amazing.
It
That's
is.
amazing.
You got 5,000 people in there screaming because of your music.
That's a crazy feeling.
Wonderful.
It's a crazy high.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so just something like that, and I'm big on the music being loud, subs rocking, shaking the room. So yeah.
So let me ask you, are you the type to, like, you know, I don't know if you live by yourself or whatever, but are you the type to, like, you know, be walking through the house butt ass naked, you know what I'm saying, spitting rhymes and shit, you know what I mean? You be rapping in the shower, like, what you be doing?
Nah. I walk around with a towel and I'm thinking. I don't really rap in my crib like that, because I see it as a sanctuary. So like I try not to bring my music unless I have to, but like I really try to keep it away, so when I leave, all the thoughts that I was thinking in my house, like my best ideas come when I'm in the shower. So I'm in the shower and I'm like, I gotta get out the shower, grab my phone, text it, whatever, write it down, and I'll hop back in the shower and I'm just thinking. And then when I leave, if I gotta go to a show, interview, venue, that's when I like the raps are coming out. Especially when I'm driving in the car and I'm just playing beats. I'm just like listening. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I don't walk around the crib naked rapping. That shit is crazy.
I don't give a damn. I do. I'm just telling y'all.
That's hard. That's hard though. What's your favorite lyrics or song that you be rapping?
I don't really have favorites. See, I don't have a favorite anything. Like I'm very much an open book. You know what I'm saying? I kind of enjoy a little bit of everything. Okay. But I am a hip hop everything to the core, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to sing too, but I have that aggression. You know what I'm saying? Like I have that aggressive energy.
I feel you.
So like I'm listening to like Tupac, Styles P. I love Young Gunna, you know, Lil Baby and all that shit. You know, I'm a little everywhere. You know, it goes from hip hop to classic. You know, classical, like you know what I mean?
Oh shit, that's vast.
Yeah, like you. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I'm a little bit everywhere.
That's dope though.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Like everything.
Okay.
So have you been to any concerts?
Recently, no. I think the last concert I think I've been to was either a J. Cole concert or no, I'm lying. I mean, technically the last concert I've been to was a KRS concert in New York, in Brooklyn, I think it was. And I was with him, so that counts. But I'm not a big concert person. I don't like a lot of crowds. Like, I'm like, and then people start bumping it. I'm like, yo.
So are you like claustrophobic?
No, I'm not claustrophobic. I just think people are mad inconsiderate. You know what I'm saying? And I think now during COVID is like even worse. Like, and people, you know, it's first of all, people are all close to you if it's a venue or show or something like that. And they're on top of you. I don't like that. Even before COVID, I hate that. Yo, get off my neck. Like, breathing into you, knocking into you.
Like, there is something called personal fucking space. You know what I'm saying? Like, back the hell up.
So that's I started to shy away from that type of stuff because people are just kind of like
rude, like
unruly.
that,
like
I can't.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
So unless I'm like up front, because the last concert I want to say I went to was a J. Cole concert, and I was close. So that was great. And he's one of my favorite artists, so I didn't have a problem if I was running into people or not. Like, whatever, I'm there to enjoy it. But
You was enjoying yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel you. So what about yourself? Like, do you have any upcoming events? Like, when was your last event?
My last event was actually on Monday, October 4th. I did the show with Malay, the Speak and Eat.
Okay.
So I was one of the featured artists that was there, and I had performed, and that was pretty dope. It was a great experience. Shout out to her. Speak and Eat. The whole thing was great.
Yeah, she puts on for the city.
Yeah, the turnout was dope. The energy was great. So that was the last show I did, and then next Friday, I have a show out here actually in Springfield or Holyoke, at some place called Brian Burrow.
Yeah, Brian Burrow.
Yeah, I've never been there, but I've heard good things about it. So that's my next show, October 15th.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
free of charge. You can come through, check it out. Yeah.
I'll put that in my calendar.
Yeah, come and enjoy it. Come and enjoy it. It's a good time.
So what song is your I guess favorite to perform?
Price of Fame, for sure. Because
so is that more upbeat?
It's slow, but it's more of a song where people are forced to listen. So until you get to the part where you have to chant, it's kind of like you're just, if you're a real hip hop head, you just listening, and then you're singing along. The hook comes, and then when you get to the chant, you're just I want somebody. Like it just turns. It gradually progresses throughout the. And I prep it that way when I perform it. So it starts off me rapping, hook comes, I build through it, and then people by the end are chanting and screaming.
Yeah, you be
and that's the one where people don't have to know the song to know the song. That's kind of hard to do. I get the most interaction with that. That and winning is another one. Like winning is something that's really, really dope. I love to perform it just because my energy is like up. That's more up tempo, and I'm kind of bouncing around and moving, and it's really dope. So yeah, that's Price of Fame though is my favorite.
Okay. Listen, I heard your music. That shit is fucking fire. You know what I'm saying? You are definitely talented. You know what I mean? I fucking love it. All right.
Thank you.
So are you into like rap battling? You ever did any of those?
I never did it, but I would do it. Do I know how good I would be? I don't know, because I really respect like that culture. That, like, to me, that's like a totally different culture than the artists who come and lay down 16s. Like they memorize 32s and like it's nuts. 3 rounds of 30 or 8-minute rounds. It's like, yo, I couldn't. I if I prepared, I'm sure. But my admiration for those artists are just crazy.
Oh yeah, they're monsters.
Yeah, it's so different. And I think about, I can't even memorize a 16 sometimes.
No, tell me about it. Shit. I be having a fucking heart attack trying to remember my shit.
And you do it with a crowd and somebody's in your face and interacting, and the energy is just so like, I love that shit. I don't know, I would do it if somebody ever was like, yo, I want to battle. I would make sure I spent time, clear my schedule to prepare, just because I respect it that much. But I wouldn't do it unless I really felt like I had to. Right. But I respect the culture for sure.
Okay, yeah, I definitely watch the rap battles, and they're interesting.
Yeah.
Shit gets heated.
Yeah, but it's theatrics too. But it's theatrics, so some of that is like, some of them be really friends, like. But it's like, when I see you, I'm gonna kill you, and like. So it might come with somebody grabbing your pocket or tapping you or bumping into you. But they're at the end of the day, most of them are like really cool, but when you could give off the impression that like, yo, like fuck him, like, you know what I'm saying,
and be cool about it afterwards.
Yeah, super dope. It's super dope.
Yes.
I grew up on like Smack DVDs and shit like that.
Oh my goodness, even me, like, I'm a girl, like I'm not supposed to be watching that. Like I was watching all that shit.
it was great though. Loaded Lux, I can go on. Like it's.
Yeah, they be getting each other's ass. They really do.
Yeah, I like it. I like that. I respect it for sure.
So, do you think the music game will be the same in like 10, 20 years?
No.
And why do you think that?
No, I think it will be more digitized than ever. I think with all these digital platforms, I think that people... Alright, so this is where I think it's going to go. I was watching, this is like kind of random, but whatever. It all ties into it. I was watching a football game, right? And they had a commercial for a new TV show called Alter Ego. I don't know if you ever seen that. Has anybody seen the so it's like pretty much these people dress up in like I don't even know how to explain it, but they dress up, they have a phone facing them, and they're performing for a crowd. But it's not them. They have an avatar that's on the stage and dancing, and they're not even on the stage. They're in like a totally different room. So in 10 years, I think it's going to be like that.
I feel,
and I think that's scary because that's not real. Like that's so like the avatars were spinning in the air and like dancing,
like hologram.
Yes, but they were doing the movements, and you know, because it's mirroring every movement, but it wasn't them. Like,
so it's almost like video game type, you know.
Yeah.
When you're in that suit and behind the or in front of the green screen.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is, and it's a TV show on it's Fox.
Okay.
So it's like right after The Masked Singer. I don't know if you ever heard of The Masked Singer, but The Masked Singer, they're actually singing.
Right.
That's a little different, and they're in mask. But these people aren't even there in their performance. So in 10 years, I think it's going to be a lot of just holographs and futuristic. Yeah. People don't even have to be there to perform and do shows.
A lot of virtual.
Yeah, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Nah.
No, it's not authentic.
No, because you gotta talk to the people. It's about the people, like, and you actually making real interactions with them.
Right.
If you can't do that, then it's like.
Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry to be a buzzkill, but
I mean, it is what it is.
But that's a fact, though.
You know. Yeah. So what about any celebrities that you would love to collaborate with or open up for?
I would love to open up for anybody in the TDE camp, anybody from Dreamville. Wale is like, these are like heavy hitters. Joey Badass is another one. He's super dope. The Locks, crazy. Styles P is dope. He's very slept on. And yeah, I don't know. There's not too many more, but those like two camps, TDE, because they have a whole bunch of artists. Kendrick is another one. I don't know if he's a part of TDE anymore, but those if I could dream come true, like you know, so kind of work my way. I'm gonna find a way to get into that position.
Oh, you're getting there.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
All right. So what do you wish to accomplish, like, you know, maybe in 5-10 years as far as your music is concerned?
Yeah. I want my music to be able to carry me to heights of I think the most important thing is for an artist is performing. The records have to be dope, obviously, but I want to work myself into a space where I can perform in those type of venues, like I was telling you, like 2,000, 5,000. So in order to do that, you got to have radio spins, and you got to, you know, accumulate certain numbers and likes and streams and things of that nature. Kind of play the game.
Right.
But the goal in the next 5 years is for me to be able to perform in 2,000 venues and 5,000 and pack them out and really have a solid cult fan base that is really, for me, enjoys the music, enjoys what I do, and respects what I do. Because, you know, a lot of people, fans are kind of fickle if you don't build them correctly. Like, you know, they might like you for this project and hate you for this one. I would like, yeah, like, for sure, critique me, but I want to build a solid fan base where I can just tour, sell merchandise, and I know it's a support system. And, you know, they don't gotta be millions of people. They just gotta be the right people who want to hear the shit that I'm talking about.
Yes, the supporters, the loyal ones.
Absolutely.
All right. So what's the best advice, like, anyone has given you as far as your music?
I got a lot. The one that I always refer to is, he was my next door neighbor, and he was like, I found out that we made music, and he was like, do you really love this? And I was like, yeah, like, you know, everybody says, yeah, I love music. He's like, okay, cool. Be prepared to lose everything that you like really, really care about. And if you're prepared to do that, then you could be successful. And I was like, that's kind of shitty advice. Like that's like kind of depressing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that's
but was he lying?
No,
like,
he wasn't.
Exactly.
And it took me a while to like really, really understand what he was saying. And it wasn't a negative thing. Came from a jaded perspective, but that's the reality of it. Like you got to chase what you love. And sometimes you're going to lose people on the way. Sometimes people, you know, and that's okay because I tell people all the time, like, just because it's my goal and my dream don't mean I got to force it on to somebody else to believe. Like, nah, like, the people who are supposed to align with you, they'll be there. This person likes the market, you'll end up running into them to be on your marketing team or manager or whatever the case is. So, once I started to realize, like, oh shit, I'm gonna lose friends, I'm gonna lose girls, I'm gonna lose family members, I'm gonna miss out on things because it's doing something that I love on the front end, but on the back end it'll all pay off. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, because it will pay off.
Yeah.
And what people need to understand is that, you know, everybody is not going to be welcome to your journey.
Right.
You know, they're not supposed to go with you.
Right.
You have to understand that, you know.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm glad you get it.
Some people are seasonal, and that's okay. Like it's not a jab no more. For me, I used to be like, damn, like you were supposed to, but then I started to realize, like, you know, you were supposed to take me or be with me as far as I can get. This is your exit now.
Exactly.
And my path is still going. We can still call, catch up, but I can't spend 3 hours just chilling with you doing nothing because
exactly. You got things to do.
I got shit to do. Exactly. I can't be successful doing nothing. So, yeah, that was great advice, and I started to like really understand it wasn't a negative thing. So,
It's really not a negative thing. You just really, like you said, got to be prepared for that and understand and be okay with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's harsh,
but you'll be aligned with the right people.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, what about your music? Like, what platforms are you on?
So I'm everywhere. You can find anything that I've ever put out on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube under TREY Tuck, right? I also have like old music that's on my SoundCloud, but I never. Feel free to dig into it if you want. Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? You can look it up.
Much?
Nah, because it's old. It's old, and it's like you know, when people go back and they become fans of you, like I think they find it, which is kind of cool to have, like the miscellaneous page that the mainstream fans don't really know about, but like the people who've been with me since day one, they've heard all those songs that transformed into me being on like, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So yeah, you can find me everywhere. Just TREY Tuck, TREYTUCK, and I rock out. I'm pretty dope.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he's dope.
I'm pretty dope.
His music is dope.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Okay,
yeah.
so tell us a little bit about your clothing line.
So I have my own merch that I sell, right? But I also have a fitness brand that I'm working on. I told you guys last time.
Yeah.
I actually met with the guy yesterday, so it's in motion now. So, but yeah, no, it's called Workaholics, and it's really just for the everyday worker. Like, you wake up, we all wake up and do something. Maybe we don't love everything we do, but we keep doing it. Like we don't stop. We don't give up because it's hard. The logo is like a W. I wish I should have brought it, but whatever. The logo is like a W, and it's an odometer, and it's on E, right? And it's on E because it's like we don't really need gas from anybody else to do what we love. So, you know, everybody don't wake up and have thousands of fans and followers to tell them like, hey, that song is great. That might motivate you to do better. You know what I'm saying? It's more so for the people who wake up and they get right to it. You might have kids, whatever it is, and your motivation is different than that. It might be something small, but you just work through it. We don't really complain. Like, we don't really sit there and I wish this could have been better and grope and moan. Like, we just get to it. So the brand is that, like, Workaholics. We just work. We do what we're supposed to, and with the work comes the success that we're looking for. So
I just want to say that's pretty clever.
Yeah.
To have Workaholics as, you know, the brand of your clothing line. That's really nice. I like it.
And it ties well into the gym, you know. But when I started, it wasn't gym. It was just me. That's who I was and who I am. And then I was like, oh shit, like I'm seeing people want to wear it to the gym, cutting shirts off. So I'm like, oh, okay, that also applies too.
They put them up to
Right.
I'll be seeing them. Shit.
Lifting weights and everything like that, you know. But it applies to everybody. It's the everyday person.
Right.
You know, so
no matter what you're doing,
no matter what you're doing,
at work, you in the gym,
right.
taking care of your kids, whatever.
As long as you're trying to do something that's going to be better for your life, then it applies to you.
Absolutely.
All the other bullshit don't really click. But yeah,
that's true. All right. So, do you have any shout outs that you would like to give the team? Who would you love to shout out?
I would like to shout out everybody, Trust Productions involved, everybody who's involved with Workaholics, my manager, my mom, my dad, you know what I'm saying, my brother, sister, aunts, my family, you know what I'm saying, everything like that. But just the people who support me, like, I really appreciate it. And when I get the time to say it and really be grateful, because there's, like I said, there's people who've been following me since I started, and they still support me the same way they did when I started. And that means a lot. That keeps me pushing on the days where I don't feel like I got it, you know. So shout out to you guys and just anybody who's out here working hard and want to do something better for themselves. Yeah.
All right. So this is Mr. Trey Tuck. Okay. You can follow him where?
At TREY Tuck. So it's TREY_TUCK_. That's Instagram, Twitter. But you can really just search TREY Tuck and you'll find me.
Make sure you follow him. Check out his clothing line, his music, whatever he got going on, because he's dope. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so that concludes our interview, and we're going to head it right back on to the countdown.
How would you know when you reaching the top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top? Yeah. How would you know? Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Hey, never know until it creep up on you. The paranoia on your sleeve when the reaper haunt you. Normally start to believe when the people flaunt you. I swear that shit will cost you. Just gotta keep it cordial. Cameras flashing every way, hard to see further than the stage. Amazed by the words, but no direct connected trait. And once they say they love me, the further I push away, it's like I want it, but don't know how long it's gonna stay. Yeah, that's why I'm in and out. My life, I got it figured out. Stop beefing with you niggas. You won't catch me with my slippers out there. Rest in peace to our brother Nipsey. No negative energy shall prosper against me. Back to the music, I work hardest when the tank is empty. The wall against me, falling to the top, I do it swiftly. Feel my biggest motivator, every chance is risky. Supposed to live by faith and not sight. Lord forgive me. How would you know when you reaching the top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top? Yeah. How would you know? Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Never know until they creep up on you. The paranoia on your sleeve when the reaper haunt you. Normally start to believe when the people flaunt you. I swear that shit will cost you. Just gotta keep it cordial. And everything you always wanted at your possession. Out here's the lesson as an adolescent. Trial and error but count the blessings. Beautiful face of fellatio keep me level-headed, yeah. She suit me well and double-breasted, easy entrance. Every time I call I know she with it. Biggest fan and probably my biggest critic. I put my life in lyrics. Range Rover with great interior. With the booming system, the windows never tinted. I hope they see me in it, just so they know I did it. I pray my house is 5 floors and the code at the gate is 7 digits. No chain on my neck and no credit card with an interest. Exceed the limits, paid away so my kids can live different. How would you know when you reaching the top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top? Yeah. How would you know? Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot? How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? Yeah. Back in my element, space that I relish in. Fuck the embellishment, niggas irrelevant, yeah. Taught that rebellion shit, never been headed shit, nah. Back when I was trying to get my niggas off the block. Back when every station was playing, that's why I'm hot. Trying to put my people on, they sat back and watched. Grew the studio from closet to a legitimate spot. So focused on quality, I sat back and watched. You can have the quantity, what happens when it flops though? Ain't believing the dream until I link with the teacher. Early signs of amnesia, I always act like I forgot. Even on my darkest days, I know the sun is hot. Dropping every 2 quarters for the days we win no shot. I was down to quarters, my idle time turned to boredom. I gather thoughts like a hoarder. How much longer you ignore Memphis? Drivers like a Porsche. I don't be believing when they say it. Put my heart and soul in the game, but a bitch ain't loving me. And it fucks with my self-esteem. But it's the shit you never say. Only hard work, but do whatever compensate your dreams. Nah, they keep telling me I got it, probably pocket watching. I put my life inside the studio, they dance the gossip. They want the nonsense, but I speak my mind with higher conscience. Moving the crowd with sounds and frequencies and better options. Might see a coffin one day, and the day I do, hope you know and understand I did this shit for you. Hopefully it's not an early demise. Got my niggas, got the bread, now we break it in pies, yeah. How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Real talk.
All right now, we back. That was Mr. Trey Tuck with How Do You Know? That shit was fucking fire, okay? He just doesn't disappoint at all right? Make sure you check him out. That was a lovely interview. We are glad to have him, you know what I'm saying? So listen, we're about to get into our little breaky break, all right? So y'all just sit back and watch this little recap.
Break. It's time to put my cards in, I done had it, bruh. All this nickel and dime hustling adding up. They got my back against the wall and I done had enough. I just kill 'em with a smile deep inside, I am mad as fuck. Boy, I'm out here on my bullshit vividly. Zero do whatever it takes for you to get sick of me. I know my style is sickenly crippling your delivery. None of you dudes can get with me on the track, you'll get ripped in pieces. Y'all niggas know who the beast is. Traces of all of these whack rappers in my feces. Miss me with that bullshit move, telekinesis. Let this nice right cross your windpipe like a visa. I'm only trying to give me a proper slice of that pizza. Disrespecting now shit on niggas cause I don't need ya. You listen to that lyrical definition of ether. My flow cold, no chill zone, I'm out the freezer. Yeah, me village bully in this bitch. Y'all gon' fuck around and make me pull a fully in this bitch. JFK your face when I'm pulling on that shit. And have a repetition until I'm hearing that click, nigga. I ain't letting you off easily. This right here is a walk in the park for me talking greasily. I'm everything you need to be, boss style and delivery. Your monster, I'm on the beat every time I deliver heat. Had my DNA in your music. I'm hearing similar styles and everything that you're doing. Titled to be a happy boy, I birthed your whole movement. Don't make me take you to war, I do this.
I'm so sick of this shit, man. Motherfucker, I always want to call block, bro.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Bitch, you toxic. Ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic. New bitch married, but she say, but what that gotta do with me? I hit her pockets, I want, she got it. I'm just being truthful, she ain't even mine. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come Carissa and Vanessa, I don't give a fuck. She think she my lady, got a baby, and she call me Poppin. She let me get nasty, call me daddy, and she never stop me. I call when I need some, she pull up and get that pussy poppin'. When we stop, get put on block, she ask if I'ma take her shopping. Other hoe, she sad and broke, but her pussy full of treasure. She a shine, got choo-choo train, I should, but I ain't gon' say her name. Other bitch a nat, met on Snap, she sent me some titties. Her best friend so fine, gave her time and she gave me some kitty. Other one on go, ain't no hoe, but she'll beat a bitch. Straight up mop the floor, don't let her go, she'll DDT the bitch. Been a player since you met me, how you figure I would change, agreed to fuck, but then got stuck, I beat your back and bring the pain. I called a flight, but you call flinch, you say you love me, I say we chillin', just wanna fuck, I don't want no dealings. All the emotion, bitch, get it. Toxic, ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid ho, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic.
Fuck her, then I leave, it's D&D, cause she'll blow up my phone. I can't fall in love, don't want no feelings, tell her leave me alone. Oh ho, what too toxic, did her dirt, but she swore I had bitches. I ain't got no time for all that cuffing, rather get the riches. Met a chick named Keisha, drove a Honda, used to pick me up. Slide down on the sister, fuck them both, they with that freaky stuff. Robin was a gobbler, sucked the strap and lollipop the top. I couldn't trust the hoe, cause she fucked me and went and fucked the op. Had to change my numbers, hoes was calling, fucking up the game. Toxic shit, told my ex-hoe I no longer know your bougie bitch. Always wanna have nails, did, I can't do the shit. Tried to cut her off, I tried to leave, she seduced the bitch. All that love and time I used to give, I just reduced the shit. Rather count them M's, fuck the films and that groupie shit.
She just stupid, say she love me, I ain't Cupid though. I'm a fucking savage, can't be stressing by no stupid hoe. She terrible like a toddler, suck this scrap just like a bottle shit. If this bitch could nut, then she'll probably swallow. Bitch, you toxic, hoe, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come Carissa and Vanessa, I don't give a fuck. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come Carissa and Vanessa, I don't give a fuck.
What?
Really? Chino, so you ain't seen me call you? Why the fuck you even answer your phone?
Man, I'm counting money.
You counting money? Okay, well, I'm gonna count your clothes outside. That shit is what the fuck is going on.
What's wrong with her?
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Been a minute and I see you still rockin' with me. Couple niggas from the past still checking for me, but it ain't nothing cause I've been in my bag lately. Cake in like my frost and my ice pastry. Little booty but it's sitting on something. Heels on pump when I step and I be stuntin'. Let me slow it down so you can't say I'm bugging. On my Kanye like you can't tell me nothing. I'm better than your last. Only place I'm in is first. More than a blessing from church. Damn right I know my worth. No explanations needed. His I said I'm what he needed. I give it to him, he pleading. Prepare for this meal, he greedy. He passed the blunt, ain't no chiefin'. You here for the season or reason? No, he think I'm tempting with no teasing. Got him so clean, he ain't leaving. Never been a poor sport, I just play the court. Winning a million, no time for the back and forth. If you need a real woman, I can build the fort. If you need a real woman, I can show support. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Cliche, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Said, baby, turn around, let me see that body. Temperature is climbing, cause he want a hottie. I don't deal with neat freaks, I'll admit I'm sloppy. This could be our secret, let's make this a hobby. Met him in the lobby, now we all in the mix. He ain't never met a full bull with the shits. Tis tis, can't be scared to take a risk like kiss kiss. Now my love is a shh, so crisp. When I do what I do, I can back it up. Have him saying yellow D, yeah, that's what's up. Bull taking no bull, streaming on your mobile, mixing that old school with new school.
I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down. I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Cliche, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down.
Your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd.
Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down.
If you got good vibes, then it could all
wanna bump your body, baby.
I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down.
money gang.
Got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. 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 Oh, got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna hear it. I've been dealing with some things that been fucking with my spirit. All this jealousy and hate, everybody in their feelings. I've been dealing with depression, and it's taking me a sickness. God, can I get a witness? My vision sharp, but you can see that with a vivid. I got love with me, but what happened to my niggas? Yeah, you all about money, keep taking, never giving. Take a look around, I've been shitting on you niggas. Winning. Maybe I've been thugging, just reminiscing. Clubbing, I've been sitting, reminiscing. Thugging.
You hurt me, give me my heart, yeah, you did surgery. My soul burn, I feel 3rd degree.
Yeah, they got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Okay, got me feeling some type of way. 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 Okay, got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
Got me feeling like everything I ain't. Got me feeling like feelings ain't safe. Love scars, broken hearts, got me in a dark place. Racing for your love, got me speeding in a race on a high speed chase. Yeah, getting fast. Broke bread, they broke rules, so fuck they ass. Don't care if I'm up, nope. They low when I'm down. Might cop a new jazz, wait. 200 on the dash like stop. Fake friends ain't bring along, cause this money don't mix money. For that young money, niggas get out of line, they get little twist. Have my young guns run down right now, they ain't young Chris. Nah, nigga, you did what you did, yeah, nigga, it is what it is.
Hurt me, gave me my heart, yeah, you did pain, that served me. I felt it in my soul, that 3rd degree.
I've been having too much to drink. Got me feeling some type of way. I've been having too much to think. I don't really too much to think.
Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
See money gang.
I like it when the lights are down like that. You give me everything I wanted, something real for the moment. I know you never leave me lonely. I'm so into you. I love to see you every moment. We got something going. You're my lover, you're my homie. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you.
Here's a poem for all the hopeless romantics who continue to stick around regardless of the constant antics. There's love in every move we make. Our realness overpowers us
save ourselves, right?
I gave you my mind, I gave you my time, and I never had no questions. Was here for the ride, even if I had to hide. Never found that I learned my lesson. I took what you gave, trained what you said you hate, and I ain't have to hit no big gun. You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want, but still it's me that you deny. Every time I give you all of me, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm like,
why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? I give you all my love so much it forces me to cry. And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Goodbye, goodbye, why I gotta say goodbye? And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? It's your lies making me goodbye, babe. Never said you asked, but you still received. Never heard the complaining. Yeah. What's your request? Bet you that I didn't. Didn't notice my love ringing. I gave you my love, it wasn't enough. What else is left to be saying? You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want, but still it's me that you deny. Every time I give you all of me, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm like,
why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? I give you all my love so much it forces me to cry. And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? Goodbye, goodbye, why I gotta say goodbye? And I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? It's your lies making me goodbye, babe.
you didn't need no one, you had me for yourself.
Oh, babe, work it out with me. I promise you don't need nobody but me. Oh,
top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot?
Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top?
Yeah.
How would you know? Oh.
Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot? Hey, never know until it creep up on you. The paranoia on your sleeve when the reaper haunt you. Normally start to believe when the people flaunt you. I swear that shit will cost you, just gotta keep it cordial. Cameras flashing every way, hard to see further than the stage. Amazed by the words, but no direct connected trait. And once they say they love me, the further I push away. It's like I want it, but don't know how long it's gonna stay. Yeah, that's why I'm in and out my life. I got it figured out. Stop beefing with you niggas. You won't catch me with my slippers out there. Rest in peace to our brother Nipsey. No negative energy shall prosper against me. Back to the music, I work hardest when the tank is empty. The wall against me, falling to the top, I do it swiftly. Feel my biggest motivator, every chance is risky. Supposed to live by faith and not sight. Lord
How would
forgive
you
me.
know
Damn.
when you reaching the top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot?
Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top?
Yeah.
How would you know?
Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot?
Never know until they creep up on you. The paranoia on your sleeve when the reaper haunt you. Normally start to believe when the people flaunt you. I swear that shit will cost you, just gotta keep it cordial. And everything you always wanted at your possession. Out here's the lesson as an adolescent. Trial and error but count the blessings. Beautiful face of fellatio, keep me level-headed, yeah. She suit me well and double-breasted, easy entrance. Every time I call I know she with it. Biggest fan and probably my biggest critic. I put my life in lyrics. Range Rover with great interior, with the booming system, the windows never tinted. I hope they see me in it, just so they know I did it. I pray my house is 5 floors and the code at the gate is 7 digits. No chain on my neck and no credit card with an interest. Exceed the limits, paid away so my kids can live
How would
different.
you know
Yeah.
when you reaching the top? Is it the list of things that I got? Will I be judged by things that I'm not? Will it be worth it at the top spot?
Hey, how would you know when you reaching the top?
Yeah.
How would you know?
Is it the list of things that I got? Will it be worth it at the top spot? How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? How would you know?
Yeah. Back in my element, space that I relish in. Fuck the embellishment, niggas irrelevant, yeah. Taught that rebellion shit, never been headed shit, nah. Back when I was trying to get my niggas off the block. Back when every station was playing, that's why I'm hot. Trying to put my people on, they sat back and watched. Grew the studio from closet to a legitimate spot. So focused on quality, I sat back and watched. You can have the quantity, what happens when it flops though? Ain't believing the dream until I link with the teacher. Early signs of amnesia, I always act like I forgot. Even on my darkest days, I know the sun is hot. Dropping every 2 quarters for the days we window shop. I was down to quarters, my idle time turned to boredom. I gather thoughts like a hoarder. How much longer you ignore Memphis? Drivers like a Porsche, I don't be believing when they say it. Put my heart and soul in the game, but a bitch ain't loving me. And it fucks with my self-esteem, but it's the shit you never say. Only hard work, but do whatever compensate your dreams. Nah, they keep telling me I got it, probably pocket watching. I put my life inside the studio, they dodge the gossip. They want the nonsense, but I speak my mind with higher conscience. Moving the crowd with sounds of frequencies and better options. Might see a coffin one day, and the day I do, hope you know and understand I did this shit for you. Hopefully it's not an early demise. Got my niggas, got the bread, now we break it in pies, yeah.
How would you know? How would you know? How would you know? Oh, 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 oh.
Yeah.
J. Cole vibes.
J. Cole vibes and
Hello, we're back.
Twali, that guy. Okay, well, no, go ahead.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I forgot his
We were
name.
just saying that TREY sounds kind of like J. Cole. Well, he resembles him, or maybe he's influenced by him, but he sounds like TREY. But you know.
Yeah, TREY, and he reminds me of like Most Def and
right.
Twalib something or something Twalib. He gives me, y'all know who I'm talking about.
So that was How Do You Know by TREY. He was our special guest, so shout out to TREY for coming out. Thank you very much. We're going to get into the next song. It's number 5. Digital Underground by Bonnie Stone.
Damn, man, you can't even hold the door? Ugh, that annoying.
Yo, Lil Key just sent me a DM.
Word? What's he talking about?
Man, he's trying to help a few on side. Already trying to promote them.
Oh,
We're talking page promos,
oh, shit.
story promos,
Damn.
intros, hosting. He wants to see if I'm trying to invest in my career.
Oh, shoot. He trying to do that for free? Or he wants some money for it?
Nah, he said, what's my budget? What funds I gotta work with?
Budget? I thought he was trying to work with you. You know what? Tell him $50.
Man, he said add 2 more zeros to that.
He wants $5K? Man, don't DM him back. He should be paying you to work with him. Fuck out of here, yo. Word. Yeah, we about to link up with Prince.
Right.
Drop off this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so you
Get
tripping.
everything popping. Yeah, that's crazy.
2 more
yo.
zeros?
They like jerking people.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah,
trying
and
to
they
do
ain't
that.
even hot themselves. So I'm trying to
Nah,
figure
man.
out how they sitting over here trying to rob you.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
I pay with money for promo. These low budget rappers jerk discounts, no hope. A favor for a favor, so freebies a no-go. Buy one, get one with BOGO on you bozo. CC on the logo. Honestly, won't cop one unless I could cop FOMO. Never been one for FOMO. What's FOMO? That's fear missing out. My own cheerleader, so I never do it for clout. You women crush Wednesdays, serving dinner on a paper plate. Straight up menace, no doubt. I get your MC8, still ain't told a lie yet. Pushing buttons like try it. Think before you speak. Stop bumping your gums like Trident. Chewing rappers like cook food. No class, can't get school. Take some work to your poop. Your woman crush is getting mule.
He's here early.
What's up, man? Yeah, for the good? Oh, yeah. Got you, boy.
Shit, got that Bonnie Stone.
Yeah.
I'm going to spread and bump that.
Alright, man.
Can you see me, baby? Like sonograms, gold on, diamond shining. Check my Instagram. It's the same old song, digital underground. This is not for mainstream, digital underground. Still doing my numbers, digital underground. For the coaching, I vultures, digital underground. I'm back to getting my nig back on my hooch. Back better than ever, black and beautiful. Back to business as usual. Back to the bus. Back when I bit my nails to the cuticle. Back in the day, working in office cubicle. Back to square one. Had to take a step back from foolish dudes who ain't had my back. Now I'm back, only true to a few. I got my own back, never going back on my word. Way back when we used to shop the first or the third.
You know what? You're not like the smartest one in the family, man. God damn.
Got something for you.
What you got?
This is true. Underground shit.
Word, let me get that.
Yeah, alright.
Now everything's a go, I go hard under my eyes, back like go yards. I go get it without no days off. Holding one like he play golf. He never goes off in this round. He going down, that's Birdie Madoff. So go shorty, it's your birthday. I go off when this song come on like it's my birthday. I never stop, I'm always on go. I'm older youth. Tell them never to sell they soul and go searching for truth. It's the same old song, digital underground. This is not for mainstream, digital underground. Still doing my numbers, digital underground. For the coaching, I vultures, digital underground.
Alright, that was Digital Underground by Bonnie Stone. Again, shout out to TREY Tuck for coming out and joining us this evening. We have a couple of events. Tomorrow we have the Guilty Pleasure show at Echo Lounge. Pharaoh will be performing Baby Boo, Elion B. That is at 9 p.m. It's a $5 cover. That's in Holyoke. Again, the Echo Lounge. And then Jack's Diamond's funeral will be tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning, 730 State Street in Springfield. Again, 10 a.m. tomorrow. Then we have the 413 Heavy Hitters event at Cozy Pavilion. That's on the 16th. It's a $10 cover. There's going to be a lot of performers there as well. The next video is going to be number 4, K Price, So Good.
Your lips so good, I ain't worried about it. My love so good, it's just you and me again. My love so good, I just wanna be forever. My love so good, so good. I knew you were trouble when I laid my eyes on you. Trouble like I don't want nobody unless it's you all night. A spell on me. You look so good, 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 good. I ain't worried. It's just you and me. I just wanna be forever and ever, yeah. Sitting here getting lost in the thought of you and I last night, making love over and over and over again. Ooh, boy, you put a spell on me, turn me right into your freak. I'm your freak. So good. Your love so good. I need it, yeah. Can I have it all? I don't mind begging, no. Gotta get you right here. I need it, gotta have it. You're my favorite. Love of my life. I need you in my life. I ain't worried about another lover, no.
Welcome to the toy shop. Here are your toy choices.
No, too ratchet. He's kind of cute, but a little too tall. Ooh, I love you. Next. Oh, thank you. Yeah, how I am. That's one.
Put your head on my shoulder.
I'm 5'3", but you know I got them stallion moves. Fucking on your pedestal, you calling out the higher me. You know I be snatching souls, delivering eulogies. You see your reflection, God, your silhouette is still coming. See, I don't mind you busting all in it, but I'm not trying to have your kids, so let my throat be the clinic. Hold my head back, we ain't finished. Make my pussy talk. On your dick, I ain't no rookie, baby. This that gushy wop. I'm with that Google talk. Hit the cry, baby, in the handstand. That's a slingshot. Ass playing ping pong. Okay, King Kong. Got me moaning a new theme song. Master, can you grant me this threesome? I'm just trying to see some. Let your girl snap pics, help build up a portfolio. I just wanna bless you both. Nickname Holy Hold. No limitations, I leave them shaking. I'm their Holy Ghost.
Oh. Well, sorry.
Oh.
Number 2, Bad Girl, Fiona Clark.
Well then.
Oh, and then number 1 is Couture Tajanu. Everybody have a great night. Bye.
Sorry, we just lost as fuck. Okay. But yeah. Night night. Just another party going on outside.
Pharaoh, you.
It's 10 o'clock, I'm on my way. Boy, I can tell you've been mad at me all day. I got a question, how you gon' handle me? I won't reject it, no, no. Whatever you decide is alright with me. Just take your time when you punish me. 'Cause I've been so bad, bad. Take your anger out on me. I wanna feel how mad you are, baby. 'Cause I've been a bad girl. Treat me like a bad girl. You can choke me, bite me, baby, pull my hair. I promise that I won't go nowhere. Treat me like a bad girl. And take your anger out on me. The way that you declared war when I walked through that door, I ain't never seen that side of you before. Got me up against the wall, hands all on me, no bruising. How you do it? Yeah, yeah. You lead the way to the bedroom. You got me so anxious. Lately, I've been talking dirty. Lately, I've been talking dirty. He's about to put it on me now. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me, bite me, bite me. Take your anger out on me. I wanna feel how mad you are, baby. 'Cause I've been a bad girl. Treat me like a bad girl. You can choke me, bite me, baby, pull my hair. I promise that I won't go nowhere. Treat me like a bad girl. And take your anger out on me. We been fussing, fighting all week. Time to put a lesson on me. 'Cause I know you're mad at me. No, no. Got me biting, gripping these sheets. 'Cause you putting pressure on me. And I know you're mad at me. No, no. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. No, 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 no. You can choke me, bite me, bite me, bite me.
100. As we roll out, lean that seat back, turn me up, and vibe to the message given, man. Listen, the hustle's been real, and there's two sides to every story. How do you sell yours? Easy, we told you from the get-go. We're cut from a different cloth. Told you we got that custom-made couture flow. So if you knew like Tasia knew, then you crown the king. As you see every page written, now listen.
I reckon I'm a verse for ya. I can sense an amateur, your nerves are shot. She not like me, never will be. I'm always the real me, no Ashanti. I mean, but really, have you seen or felt a woman like this? Tell me, have you spoken out of truth and not bliss? Or with intelligence that clearly outshines her wrist? She open for sex, you shut it down because my kiss is on your list. And tell me, have you taken it slow? Yo, I'm feeling you, but you be playing, I don't know. I got it all cerebral with ego to match his body goals. I am your equal, you say you need me, I got you though. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a hitter named Pete. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Pete. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need?
What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the game, yeah. You can't put a price tag on this woman. No, my work can't be counted in numbers. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so type of woman I am.
I don't argue over text, I'm a call. I don't click till the issue is resolved. Pull up on my man before I pull up to the mall. Pulling on the sheets, he rocket to waterfall. And I got my own, so you ain't gotta write a check. But I'll let you take the lead if you wanna show respect. Security means that much more to me. If you question my loyalty, you'll be aboard of me.
Type of woman I am.
I'ma take your word at face value. I'ma trust you know what you really have. Do whatever to make you happy, but if you steal mine in return, I'll turn your half to a half. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a hitter named Cleve. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Cleve. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need?
What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the game, yeah. You can't put a price tag on this woman. No, my work can't be counted in numbers. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so couture.
Come on.
I'm so couture.
Come on.
Can't be counted in numbers. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so couture.
Come on.
I'm so couture.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining us this evening. You can catch us next week, same time, Wednesday.